Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of April 10th, 2023. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Every week, we chat about what parents are talking, complaining, and obsessing about right now. This week, we're complaining about friend favors and obsessing about how different our kids are from each other, not from, I don't know, other kids, adults. We also take a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today, we are talking about Facebook again. We have an update to Nicole's disappearance, reappearance, resurrection, whatever you want to call it. So, Nicole, tell us
Oh my
story.
gosh. Oh my goodness, people.
Unlikely happy ending to the Facebook story.
Exactly. Because it was pretty grim there for a while. I was feeling very excluded and not part of of the happenings in the world.
We were all talking about you behind your back when you were.
I sense that.
Dang, we gotta be nice now, everybody.
She's back. Well, actually, Terry, I have to say it was thanks to you. You were the one that got the ball rolling with this whole
Okay.
Facebook.
Well, it was a commenter, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, yes, but it was a commenter in a group that Terry told me about.
Yeah, they commented
Facebook.
on one of our on our podcast post that we did about your situation.
Wait,
Someone
did I know
commented and
that?
said, "Hey, I have this group," and then I sent you that comment.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I missed that part.
It was a listener. No, it was somebody who caught the Lily Collins hashtag and came over to see what it was about. So
How did I miss that? Did you post
thank
that
you
on
to that
Facebook?
individual. we should.
It was someone who commented on one of our podcast graphics or comment,
On Facebook.
announcements on Facebook.
Because you know what, Terry? I didn't see that. You just sent that to me in a message. You're like, oh, hey, check this out. You might have said, Facebook, somebody commented on our graphic, but I totally missed that part of the story. That's even better.
You thought I was just hanging out on Lily Collins' Facebook group
I
just
did
in case
not
that was a good tip for
know.
you?
I did not know.
I would totally do that.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can find believe this individual's name was Chad Harnish. So Chad Harnish, I doubt that you are actually listening to our podcast. I'm pretty sure you just picked up the hashtag, but anyway, we salute you for
Thank you, Chad.
leading
Bringing in Nicole back
gently
to us.
back to the light.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you reaching out because the group did help me solve my problem. So I joined this group. And
So to recap, Nicole got disappeared from Facebook.
Oh, yes.
From
And
the Lily Collins hack.
because of the Lily Collins hack, and not only did she lose all of her, personal everything that she had on Facebook, she lost access to her business account.
Mm-hmm. And second most importantly, my chat with Catherine and Terry
Yes.
in Messenger. Oh, and my Instagram got renamed Lily Collins too. Oh, it's just never ending.
Right.
Yes.
And everything that I used to sign into with my Facebook account, that changed as well.
All messed up.
All messed up.
We were
It
able
was
to create a new
disaster.
one, but without all your old posts and without all your access to your inclusive class page.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Without all your friends, just
Which
a
wasn't-
lonely island of Nicole.
It was tiny.
floating in the sea.
It's like just me and 30 people.
But this hacked and change account to Lily Collins Facebook group.
Yes.
Turned you
so
around.
It did. I was
Power of people coming together
it
to
was
shake their fists at
unbelievable.
Facebook. Something
And also,
actually
it's
happened.
funny that it's a Facebook group. You know what I mean?
That's right. The
And it has
irony.
1.4 thousand. Let's see. So 1,400 members. Would that be 1.4?
Yeah, I think when I joined, there was 500.
Yeah. There was something I remember looking at it one time, and it said, the huge number of people have joined in the past week.
Right.
Because it hit hard.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
So I was monitoring this group. Well, I was kind of scrolling through, and every time somebody posted, I'd go and have a look just to see because most people were just kind of venting their frustration, right? Like,
Right.
rightly so. And, they've tried all these different things, which were all the things that I had tried. And, like, somewhere buried deep in one of the comments, a woman had posted that she got put through to Meta Support, or she got an email from Meta Support. And that was the big thing. That was the big problem, because Facebook does not have live customer support. It's all AI bots.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what you do to get help on Facebook, you're not going to talk to a live person.
Right.
So that was the big thing, is that we needed to talk to a live person to explain, like, because we got caught up in this algorithm on Facebook where, we would try this and then that would happen. We'd try this and then that would happen. We never got a person to just say, look, this is the situation. Like, this isn't us, right? So anyways, so what she did, like, talk about, creative, thinking outside of the box. She went over to LinkedIn and messaged a VP of strategy or success or services or something like that at Meta. She messaged this woman, this VP at Meta, and explained to her the situation. So anyway, apparently this woman messaged her back right away and put her in touch with Meta Support, a live person. So she was working with that person at the time that she posted to get her Facebook account back.
Wow.
So I saw that and I'm like, I wonder, like, number one, I thought, okay, I better get on that bandwagon before she gets like too overwhelmed and shut
Right.
Right.
and doesn't accept anybody's message request or doesn't help anybody.
Yeah.
And number two, I better get on that bandwagon in case she decides to create a list of people that need help, and then sends their names to Meta Support. So I messaged her on LinkedIn. Sure as heck, the next day she writes back and she's like, "Send me your email." I did that, and then by the end of the day, I had messages from Meta Support, and it said, "Your case has been internally escalated, and I'm here to help you."
Yes.
I'm like, this is the service we need.
Yes.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Plus, which also, let's all file away internally escalated for the next time your child complains about something.
Yeah.
Your case has been internally escalated. Somebody will get back to you soon.
So what I think a lot of people must have messaged within that time frame, because the next day, I sent a few messages back and forth with Meta Support. It didn't take a lot, because I got the sense that they were working on almost everybody's, problem. Because by the next day, almost, people online were just like, in this Facebook group, were like, my Facebook is back. My Facebook is back. So I think they just went in and did a cleanup of it all.
Which
sweep.
theoretically they could have done then at any time.
Yeah. But
I always assumed the thing was they had actually completely deleted these accounts. They no longer were even ghosts in the machine, and
They're
therefore
there.
they could not bring them back. But apparently that is not the case.
no, they're there.
They had them. They could have given them back at any time.
Yeah, because it says this is permanent. You get this big warning sign. It's permanently deleted, and blah 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 blah. Right? So it's very scary, big and scary, and you're like, oh my gosh. But no, that it's there. It's in there.
It's a lesson maybe that nothing is ever permanently deleted on the internet.
No,
Right.
no.
It's somewhere.
They just tuck it away in their little closet.
The internet is forever.
That's right.
Doesn't go away. So anyway, people, I am back on Facebook. But let me tell you, though, this hack isn't over yet. There's still a lot of little bits and pieces. Like the other night, I found out that they were creating ads on my behalf. Ads for ancient elder care.
Hey.
Ancient.
Ancient.
Not just elders. Ancient elders.
Ancient elder care. Yeah. I get the sense that they might not be from North America.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got the
Yeah.
email about the problem in Vietnamese, right?
I did.
So I'm thinking possibly
Yeah,
that
but then
is maybe where the people who took your account over are from.
but then I saw some names of the people that took my account over,
Yeah.
and they had, they're
Oh.
just various indicated that maybe they were not,
Huh.
North American.
Yeah. Wow.
Not that you can, and try not to be stereotypical
Yes.
here.
Right.
But the names sounded foreign. I guess, is that
Huh.
appropriate?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my Facebook
So how do
story.
you get rid of all the vestiges? Is there like the equivalent of, Raid for internet pests? Can you spray your accounts with something and it goes away?
I wish.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no sort of a real advice about how to prevent something like this because
Yeah.
you had the two-factor authentication. Like, what else could you have done?
Exactly.
I'm not sure there's anything, right?
Well, there was some talk about, maybe you added this
Chat
AI
GPT.
chat,
Right.
extension to Chrome. I'm like, I didn't do that. I don't
Yeah.
even have that on my computer.
Right.
So something else got in somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I had the two-factor authentication as well.
Two-factor
So anyway.
authentication possibly only exists to be extremely inconvenient to the actual legal users.
Right.
I have
Honestly.
like a bunch of blogs on Tumblr, and I have not been able to get onto Tumblr because it keeps asking me for two-factor authorization, but it doesn't text me the number.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
'cause
have it
you-
set up on any devices. So it's like, I would love to give you the authorization code, Tumblr. So
Right.
I messaged Tumblr support and I waited a very, very, very long time, but they finally got me back on. So it's like, I'm a perfectly legitimate person to get into my account, but I can't get
Yes.
into my account. A hacker probably like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully this saga will come to a close. Like I said, I'm still trying to tie up a few loose ends, but
yeah.
thank you to Lisa Stoner at Meta.
Woo! She'll probably
who
be changing her name soon.
responded.
Yeah.
Going underground.
Last time I checked, she's still open to messages. She's
Well,
still
good for
so-
her. So is
yes.
LinkedIn now going to be the new Twitter? It used to be
I
you could
don't
always
know.
rally for customer service on Twitter.
That's
but that
right.
didn't work
You know
this time.
what?
So now
And
the
you-
next step is LinkedIn.
I did try Twitter. Interestingly, I
Yeah.
sent messages to Meta and
Uh-huh.
I think there's a small Facebook account, but I was tweeting away, and
Uh-huh.
but all I was getting were like scammers who were, for $1,000, I'll get your Facebook account back.
We got one of those comments on our blog too, our
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
web,
yeah, they were
podcast page, too.
prolific. They were on that hack like no tomorrow. But yeah, no, Twitter did not work. So I think
Yeah,
LinkedIn people
So next time you have a problem,
do
go
new
find the
customer
CEO
service
on
avenue.
LinkedIn and start harassing them.
Yeah, it worked.
That is so awesome. And,
Yeah.
and
Crazy.
nice that they finally saw. Were they only fixing things for people who also had business accounts, or were they fixing them for just
No,
general civilians?
everybody.
Yeah,
everybody.
good. As they
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
as we said,
bad PR thing for them.
Yes,
they were totally blaming the victim. They were
Yeah.
not.
totally.
But they had to. I mean, it's not hard to understand what the actual situation is.
No,
And
I
for
mean,
them
they
just
just
to
needed
just go,
a personal, like there just had to be some human interaction
right.
because they haven't set up that opportunity in their customer support
Yeah.
process. So
Yeah.
anyway,
That's so infuriating when you can't get a human.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
So-
story.
Well, we're so glad you're back.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm back too.
We missed
I think
you.
it restored your long, long, long history of comments in our chat also, which had evaporated.
Oh, so it's all there.
So
Yay!
it doesn't seem like Catherine and I are having a conversation with each other in which occasionally we're responding to something that doesn't exist.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, such an unexpectedly happy ending.
It is, especially
thought
from
you
like
were
a
toast.
big company like Meta. You don't really necessarily expect to be on the winning
No.
side of things. Not that I was to
No.
begin with. I mean, somebody got into my stuff to begin with, but anyway.
Yes. Get out of Nicole's stuff, bad people. Stop
Please.
showing up ghost-like as Lily Collins on occasional looks at some of our chats. Freaking me out. But that is it for today's round 1. And I hope that somebody else listening is having the same problem and now knows what to do about it. Yay! Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2 and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.